Okay, guys, giving you lots of content recently, and I'm backlogged still on a lot of it. But one thing has been coming in my email box over all others with a request, and that is what are my thoughts on the Poporis, the WR2s that were at Capital Audio Fest? I'm demoing them right now. These are actually going to be sold to my friend Doug, and I'm getting the model up. It's called the sale model. I've featured it on some videos, and actually it will be in Dallas at the March show in Dallas if you want to see that. And then it's going to come to my house. But I wanted to test out these just to see if they pass my test and everything I've owned prior. And no question, these are the best speakers I've ever owned. And I've owned a lot. I've owned BBC monitors, sealed box, open baffle, ported speakers. I've owned hybrid electrostatics. I still own a Wisdom Audio planar hybrid with the bass module, and actually that speaker was at one time my holy grail because in the early 2000s because it combined a planar with a bass module, but most importantly, it had an active crossover. And it allowed you to make sure the biggest problem with hybrids is that the bass module and the has to play too high into the same range as the either planars or electrostatics and whatnot, and then it becomes problematic. But the active crossover and the wisdoms and the quality of the drivers and everything allowed it to only, at least you can tune it, to only play over 100 hertz. And that made that a phenomenal speaker. But once you have one driver, thin as a human hair, virtually massless, able to produce everything. It's almost been unheard of. How could that be? That's always been the holy grail of a speaker. Well, I'm going to walk you through in that long form video kind of some of the things that they're doing unique and how they learned this by repairing other speakers for many years. And you're going to get to hear it. You can come to my house to hear it. My videos will give some music clips and subjective thoughts in the near future. But also at Tampa, the WR1, one model above this, and the WR3, one model below this will be there. Also in Dallas for that March show. That is when we're going to hopefully debut the pair that's coming to me, because these have passed my test enough. One of the best speakers I've ever heard, period. Not only what I've owned. And then they are making a sale model speaker. Maybe I'll put up a picture or you'll see it if you've been following me along. That's going to be my pair. I've now got enough experience to say endorse it and put my money where my mouth is. And it's a sizable amount of money for this speaker. Even this one's at $34,000, but it's well worth it. Stay tuned for a lot of cool content. If you want to come out, hit me up in the email and I'll see you back here soon.